Leonardo da Vinci life and work. Leonardo da Vinci, 1452–1519, was an Italian polymath, known for his works as an artist, architect, inventor, scientist, and engineer. He was born in Vinci, Tuscany, and apprenticed as a young artist in Florence, where he learned from masters such as Andrea del Verrocchio. Leonardo's artistic work is famous for its technical mastery and innovation, and his most famous works include the paintings The Last Supper and the Mona Lisa. He was also an accomplished architect and designed plans for many buildings, though few of his designs were actually built. In addition to his artistic work, Leonardo was a prolific inventor and scientist. He created designs for flying machines, weapons, hydraulic pumps, and many other mechanical devices. He also conducted extensive studies in anatomy, geology, botany, and hydrodynamics. He was a keen observer of the natural world, and many of his drawings and notebooks reveal his scientific curiosity and his insights into the workings of the universe. Leonardo lived in Florence, Venice, Milan, and Rome during his lifetime, and his work was highly valued by the patrons of the arts and sciences of his day. He died in France in 1519, and his notebooks, filled with his sketches, observations, and musings, provide a unique window into the mind of one of the greatest thinkers in human history. Leonardo da Vinci was a true Renaissance man, a master of many fields and a symbol of human creativity and ingenuity. His legacy continues to inspire people all over the world, and his works continue to be studied, admired, and imitated. The Last Supper depicts the last meal shared by Jesus Christ with his disciples before his crucifixion. The painting shows the moment described in the Bible in the book of Matthew, chapter 26, when Jesus tells his disciples that one of them will betray him. The painting depicts Jesus and his disciples seated at a long table, with Jesus at the center. The disciples are shown in various poses, some of them with looks of shock, others with gestures of anger or disbelief. To the right of Jesus is the disciple Judas, who will later betray him. Leonardo used innovative techniques in the painting, such as creating a sense of depth and movement in the scene. The painting also displays Leonardo's mastery of anatomy, as the figures are depicted with lifelike gestures and expressions. The Last Supper was painted on the wall of the refectory, dining room, of the Dominican monastery of Santa Maria del Grazie in Milan, Italy, between 1495 and 1498. Over the centuries, the painting has suffered damage due to environmental factors, and it has undergone multiple restoration efforts to preserve it. Despite its condition, it remains one of the most famous and iconic works of art in the world, and attracts millions of visitors every year. The Last Supper can be seen at the convent of Santa Maria del Grazie in Milan, Italy. The painting is housed in a special room within the monastery, which is open to the public for viewing. Visitors can admire the painting up close, but it is protected by a barrier to prevent further damage and deterioration. Visitors to Milan should note that access to the painting is highly regulated, and advance booking is usually necessary to avoid long lines and disappointment. Additionally, due to its delicate condition, the painting is only illuminated for limited periods each day, so it is best to check the visiting hours and restrictions before planning a visit. Despite the restrictions, viewing The Last Supper is a must-see for art lovers and history enthusiasts, as it is one of the most famous and influential works of art in the world and a symbol of the Renaissance. The Mona Lisa is a painting by Leonardo da Vinci, created between 1503 and 1506. It is a half-length portrait of a seated woman, believed to be Lisa Gherardini, the wife of a wealthy Florentine merchant. The woman is depicted with a slight smile and her hands delicately folded in her lap, against a background of rolling hills and winding roads. The Mona Lisa is famous for its enigmatic smile and its masterful use of light and color. Leonardo used a technique called sfumato, which creates soft, hazy transitions between colors, to give the painting a dreamlike quality. The subject's gaze is also notable, as it seems to follow the viewer, creating an illusion of intimacy and engagement. The Mona Lisa is considered a masterpiece of Renaissance art and one of the greatest paintings in the world. It is housed in the Louvre Museum in Paris, France, where it attracts millions of visitors every year. Despite its fame and importance, much about the painting remains a mystery, adding to its allure and appeal. In conclusion, the Mona Lisa is a must-see for art lovers and anyone interested in the history of Western art. Its enigmatic smile and masterful use of color and light have captivated audiences for centuries, and it remains one of the most famous and recognizable works of art in the world. The identity of the woman depicted in Leonardo da Vinci's painting Mona Lisa has been the subject of much debate and speculation over the years. The identity of the sitter has never been definitively established, but the most widely accepted theory is that she was Lisa Gherardini, the wife of a wealthy Florentine merchant named Francesco del Giocondo. Lisa Gherardini was born in Florence in the late 15th century and married Del Giocondo in 1495. She was the mother of 5 children and lived a relatively modest life, with little recorded history. The portrait of her as the Mona Lisa is believed to have been commissioned by her husband, possibly to celebrate the birth of one of their children or to commemorate their wedding. Despite the widespread belief that Lisa Gherardini is the sitter in the Mona Lisa, the identity of the woman in the painting has not been definitively proven. Nevertheless, the painting remains one of the most famous and iconic works of art in the world, and the enigmatic smile of the Mona Lisa continues to captivate audiences and inspire speculation and interpretation. If you liked the video, hit subscribe and like buttons for more videos like this.